This is the setup for the Simple Harmonic Motion Lab. As you can see, it is the same setup as part 2 of the Forces and Acceleration Lab. I have the long spring at the top end attached to a textbook, and at the bottom end it's attached to the screw. The screw is then attached to the force probe. We're going to use the force sensor for this lab, and what we're going to do is give this a pull straight down and let go and allow it to oscillate, and then we're going to press record. So you're going to let this go for about a minute so that we can measure the period both at the beginning and the end of the run. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to stop this after 20 seconds, but you should make sure you let it go on for longer than that. So again, you might see some damping occurring, but what we're going to be doing is measuring the period at the beginning of the run in this section, and then measuring the period at the end of the run, so in this section. And you're going to compare the two values to see if you see a difference. We are also going to be using the fast Fourier transform function, which puts us into frequency space instead of time space. So if I click this button down here underneath the plot, the toolbar button, I come up with this menu. This FFT option here stands for fast Fourier transform. If I click the drop down menu, it comes up with a series of numbers. These deal with the resolution of the plot and how often it samples the data. We want to choose the 4096 option, and what you'll see after you choose that is that there will be a gray bar that moves around with your cursor. You're going to pick a section of the plot and click on it, so I'm going to pick one of these peaks and click, and what you'll see is that the gray bar does not move along with me anymore. Then you can look at the bottom plot and see that there's a sharp peak at the 0. It's going to be hard to notice since the 0 is so close to the axis, but if you move it over a little bit, you can see this peak. What you'll notice is that if you use your cursor, you can find the value of the frequency, and it's not actually 0. In this case, it's 1.171 Hertz. So you'll be able to use the cursor to find what the frequency value is for each mass that you do for this lab. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys have fun and good luck.